So the IRS and a bunch of other government agencies are using Palantir to track American citizens' data and put them into algorithms to do law enforcement. That's so wild. I would have never guessed that. Yeah, I made a video about this in 2022. Palantir has been working with the government for a very long time. They work with the CIA, they work with the DOD, they've been working with the IRS since like 2018. I think they signed like a $99 million deal to track data and do tax fraud and tax evasion using data and algorithms. So it's not new. I don't know why everybody's acting like it's new. It's not new. It's been going on for a long time. Like I said, a lot of the defense departments already use that technology. Should it be something you should be concerned about? Of course. Are people's rights going to be trampled by AI machine learning algorithms and them just detecting fraud or evasion or mistakes, and then their due process rights being trampled? Hell yeah. Does the government have enough people to like work out those legal due processes? No. Do people's due process rights already get trampled right now using AI? Of course. I've been talking about this for so long until I'm blue in the face. Nobody seems to worry. Like, I'll even talk, I love my dear husband, but like when he's like, what keeps you up at night? I'm like, well, when we just put all American citizens' data into algorithms, and then they're supposed to have all these legal protections afforded to them, and then we put it in a machine and an algorithm, and then it can spits out letters, and people's rights are being taken away in those letters, and then they respond to those letters, but there's no humans there to process the letters, and they don't have AI built in to read taxpayers' responses, so then they just lose their rights to property or their due process. Yeah, that's going to happen in all areas, not just tax. When they get rid of cash and every single action is tracked, recorded, and traced, I don't even know if there will be a need for lawyers, because every transaction will be recordable. Like, as a lawyer, when people do something bad or in tax, like let's say they do a bad transaction, right? They have money to pay their taxes, but instead they buy a mega yacht. The government doesn't have to think that hard about intention. It's all in the data, right? It's all in the, if you wanted to pay your taxes, you would have, but instead we see that you purchased a mega yacht, and we can see where the money went, right? Every single transaction is tracked, traced, and recorded. And when money is moved from one place to another, a purchase is made over, somebody buys a luxury handbag over paying their payroll taxes. The intent is so much easier to prove because people move their money or purchase things when they want to, not just, they didn't just fall over and buy a yacht, So I think it's going to be really hard to defend people in this day and age. I think people are going to lose a lot of their rights, and their right to privacy is already gone. I wrote a really good article about this a long time ago about Edward Snowden and our right to privacy, and AI and tax and all these things are going to come into play. And once your rights are taken away, you never really get them back. So once Congress legislates them away, we're not getting them back. So, yay. Go watch my video. It's pinned on my page.